Hello, my name is Dudley and welcome back for another episode of HoI Black Ice as PRC. In previous episode, we managed to cut off the Japanese corridor over here in Maebashi and Matsumoto, and then we've also won the Battle of Kyoto. They might have another unit heading in there, but they don't really have a lot of capabilities to stop us in there, I reckon. They still have, of course, the battle going on in... Kimki is under attack. Well, was under attack. We've got an easy victory there. Himeji Akaji. Battle is still, of course, raging on. We've got another mechanized division that might need to retreat. Or we need to rotate in and out. Let's get another mercenary unit in there. And I suppose what I could do is I'll leave one infantry behind and I'll have some more troops heading into Struga to then maybe help clear out some of the northern areas in here. I think we'll leave Osaka for a little while. Let them spend their supplies and all that and start losing the organization. Although I suppose while they're in combat, they won't lose organization through lack of supplies necessarily, but they will lose organization in the combat itself. So we may need to just, you know, hold them back. Oh, we got the second Battle of Kyoto. Oh, but that's a Sure Strength unit in there. Okay, that's not too bad then. Should be able to win that quite easily. Our fuel supply is still very low. I mean, well, okay, we got 10,000 tons of fuel. And we are getting some. Oh, there we go. Close air sports level 10. And theoretical jet engine. So we can get the jet engine research in the jet stuff in here. We'll start doing that one. We will actually prioritize that because we kind of might need some jet fighters at some point. But yeah, thus far, we are still... Okay, we're holding in here. I'm going to go ahead and pull back one of these. Back to Toyota. And then how's the... Yeah, that's going to be an easy victory. But I think pushing into Tokyo is going to be a little bit tricky. Not impossible, but a little bit tricky. So we might want to clear out this northern corner over here first. The area that is basically supplied from Kanazawa. So clear out this first because they are low on supplies there in a lot of areas already. So it should be relatively easy to then just defeat them. Well, especially once we get a bit more... Okay, oh, they don't actually use up the supply there right now. That's a bit unfortunate. Of course, they don't also have all that much supply in there. Oh, wait, no, I think it's because they're not really trying to pull much supplies in there. Because there's no supplies really available. Okay, well, I'm sure that they are still using some of it, I'd imagine. But yes, Kyoto is now ours, and that connects all three of the landings. Well, technically speaking, two of them were already connected. But Sasaki is now our primary port. All the way there. I suppose it kind of makes sense. It's a bit more in the middle, and it is fairly... Well, it's actually level 10 already. So yeah, that tracks. Well, now they're trying to attack into Nara, so they're trying to break out to every direction that they are able to. What we are going to do, though, is the troops that we're moving, at least one or two of these will head in there to help defend Kyoto. And now they'll start attacking from Osaka, basically to any direction that they are able to. Which we kind of anticipated, to be fair. But that's going to allow us to then inflict a lot more casualties. Oh, there we go. That's 2,000 casualties for the enemy, and we took 0. Not really the easiest for them, let's say. And now they've got another 2 divisions attacking Maebashi. Much a victory. There's only 2 units in there. Okay, it's time to go ahead and attack in Nagano. We've been doing a lot of bombing runs in there. Of course, if we start... Oh, yeah, well, one of these is going to shatter soon enough. We'll get some more bombardments. Or a few more sorties in there. And then, I suppose, I am, at this point, going to move the battle fleet over here to provide some shore bombardment in this area. Especially for Zuruka, and then once we start attacking into Fukui and all that, we should be able to take a decent bit of... take the ground at a fairly good pace, I hope. Right, I'm going to go ahead and pull back one of the generals to the northwest. Let's go ahead and send in another 2 mechanized divisions into the combat. Got a victory at Toyota. And I'm guessing Matsumoto, that's going to be another victory soon enough. If we can take Nagano and then start pushing into Takayama and all that, we can just push the enemy all the way to the peninsula over there. Oh. Right, did our industry go down a little bit? I think it did. Because we're not having to pay the levels as high right now. I'm pretty sure that we'll be getting those modifiers back soon enough. But for now, at least we can... enjoy the slightly less demand for the strategic resources. I guess that's alright. Definitely having still some fuel issues. Of course, that's now because the supply regions got changed around a little bit. So they'll try to get enough supplies into Sasaki. Although, I suppose... Yeah, there's a bit of fuel. The supply issue is a bit in there. Actually, is the... So oddly enough, we don't have any convoys going there directly. But that is the supply sort of hub for the area anyway. Oh, there we go. Now we've got 5 divisions defending Kyoto. That should hold fairly well. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, yeah, there we go. There's only 1 unit defending in here now. I do wonder, actually. I don't think we're quite ready to start attacking in Kiryu. We may need to get some more troops down south. Send one of these in here, just to be able to defend the... hold in the Tokyo troops. Or Tokyo pocket troops in there while we clear out the rest of this. Because I'm pretty sure that the enemy should be having a bit of supply issues. At least these 2 provinces do. Which kind of means that they might have some deeper issues soon enough as well. Let's go ahead and give it a bit of a try over here. Back into the mountains of Fukui. Can we... No, they've still got quite a bit of organization. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel that. For now, they might do a counterattack, but if they do, that's fine. I believe they are still basically out of supplies though, so they won't really do too much. Oh, and Victor and Nagano, that's going to be another 2 factories away from the enemy. Now, I think what we could actually do is switch our target. We've already got some bombing runs going in there. We'll start doing some bombing runs in here. Oh, and there we go, Victor and Nara. And another Battle of Nara. Well, I suppose we've dug in there somewhat well. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to hold on. And of course the enemy is... oh, is that us having supply issues? Oh, it is actually. Probably not very long, mind you. But there's a small bit of issues. Especially the units in Sasaki are having some lingering problems there. With supplies and all that. But they are now down to only 114 units attacking from Osaka. At least towards Himeji. There's of course another 1 unit attacking in here. Oh, Victor and Matsumoto. Takayama, there's some troops attacking from there. We could actually go ahead and start... So we won the battle in here. There's not that many defenders in Takayama, so what we can do is we can send those in. And go ahead and finally take the 5th Corps over here. Transport these into Nagoya. We'll take one of these, give support attack. So that way the enemy units are already going to be somewhat spread thin there. Well, not necessarily that spread yet, but I suppose... we've got still the manpower advantage already. Oh, and Obninsk is, or was under attack for briefly. Have we got any fuel? Nope, we do not have fuel in here yet. I could probably try to bring some off our transport plane somewhere in here, but it's still a bit risky. I do still have my interceptors down here. So we've got the 4 doing the intercepting. They haven't actually fought too much recently. They are not getting a lot of fuel though, so that might be part of it. Oh, Matsumoto is under attack. I'm pretty sure I did give one of these order. Oh, what was that? There was something. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Ground attack focus. So ground attack efficiency goes up. Oh, wow. Victor Takayama. Well, there we are. Hopefully. Oh, and Shirana-san is under attack. Okay, well, that's a bold move. For sure. I don't think it's going to be yielding the results that they would like to get. But so far, so good. We may need to pull back another motorized division from the Himeji combat. Well, I suppose we'll just go ahead and pull that to the southwest. And then send in the armored division back. Is the... No. Oh, how is the... Oh, the 1st Mechanized Corps is still in the combat. Of course, the enemy are taking such a massive casualties in this combat. It's just insane. Especially during daytime, they just... Well, they just melt away, really. It's not quite as easy in most of the other combats, to be fair, but at least that one's going fairly well. Oh, now there's 2 units defending... Or 1 unit in Takayama. They are doing a bit of a counterattack. Oh, that is the one that is in the combat. Yeah, multiple combat penalties. So they are actually going to be taking a lot of losses in that one, I reckon. I guess what I could do is give well attack from here. So now we at least got the 3 units in there. And I suppose, if and when we win the combat in here, we can start attacking with these 3 divisions as well. Technically speaking, we're going to go ahead and take one of these. Give the support attack. So that's going to be the envenomment penalty already. And thus, a lot more strength is going to be lost in there. We do already have level 2 radar in Himeji. So that's, well, it gives a bit more intel on the some of the stuff in here. This mostly gives a bit more intel on the troops in the vicinity. But it doesn't give a huge range from that. But it does help. Oh, and we've, speaking of, well, not really intel, but we have got an officer ratio back to 95%. I suppose since we're not in constant combat on the Western Front anymore, that already helps a ton. Oh, Hitachi is under attack. Well, it's not the worst attack, admittedly. So we can hold in there. Okay, they're attacking in my bush. I'm just going to retreat in here to get some more troops to the south. Although we did just get reinforcements, didn't we? So I'm just going to go ahead and send in one over there. 2 in Toyota and 2 in Matsumoto. I'm pretty sure that this is, yeah, is there any headquarters that we're going to sign under? Japan Army? It's a bit far away. I suppose we can have that there. We'll probably just transport this over, to be fair. Where's the transport ships? Did they go all the way back here yet? No, I don't think they did. No, they're right there. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and rebase over there. We'll bring in the Japan Army. It's about time that it gets brought in to the correct site in here. And we hopefully are able to win more and more of this combat. How's the measure? Oh, they got less than 100 units in reserves now. But they are definitely reeling from this combat. Also, I suppose they still do not have the supply issues as such. But more and more of their units are definitely in pretty bad shape. And this combat should be fairly, well, soon within the next week, I reckon, in Takayama. They're already 50% strength. We are doing bombing runs on that. Hey, 4 tracked active events. And a victory at Matsumoto. Another victory at Matsumoto. Obninski's under attack. Well, was under attack for like an hour. Ooh, there's only a... Can we attack? No, we still don't have the fuel. Well, bollocks. It would be nice to attack into Mozhainsk. There's only a Hungarian semi-motorized, or semi-motorized infantry division in there. Then if we take that one, then maybe push into Ruza. Actually, the Soviets are already pushing to Ruza. They're also clearing out some of these areas. I'm pretty sure our troops... Well, actually, we do have a little bit of fuel. I guess I could try getting 2 of these in there. Move 1 of these north. Oh, and another combat in Shirazan. There's another armor unit that they're sending in there. And we won the battles at Nara. Very good, very good. We managed to pull back another mercenary infantry. I'm gonna pull it to the northeast this time, so we'll start pushing them further to start clearing out these pockets. Speaking of which, so they still got some supply issues down there. I don't know the supply situation in Kanazawa. Probably not great, admittedly. But we don't know the exact details yet. But there's not much defenders in Fukui at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 4 infantry. Attack in there. We'll take 1 infantry from here and attack there. So that's got to give us at least a bit more troops. Oh, they only got 5,000. Well, no, that was the wrong battle, actually. Never mind. Was it this one? There we go. So, oh, it is also 5,000 men there. Okay. Well, it's mostly headquarters, to be fair, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, if we can clear out both of these, then maybe, well, we might clear out Konomatsu first. Hey, victory at Takayama. There we go. So it was within the week, as I suspected it would be. And we have got a bit more troops in here. There's probably a decent bit of troops in Kumagaya. So I don't know if we'll be able to push in there anytime soon. But we'll surely try at some point. I'm gonna be getting some more air bases. A lot of industry soon enough. There's only 2 units in Kiryu currently. How's the battle in here? No, that's gonna be pretty decent. So let's attack Kiryu. We could probably go ahead and take 1 of these. Provide support attack to provide the envelopment penalty. And now that we already won the battle to the west, we're going to start attacking into Kumagaya. There's not that many defenders. And that way we can make sure that they will not be able to attack in here constantly. That's giving us a possibility to rotate units around. And we are doing ground attacks in there already, so that should be fairly effective. And we just need to win or get troops into Takayama. The Battle of Fukui is... well, it should be going fairly well, actually. Oh, and there we go, victory at Kumagaya. That was a lot easier than expected. Oh, there's so many troops in Yokohama, but they are largely very damaged. So I suspect that if and when we start a counterattack into there, we might win that relatively quickly. A lot quicker than one might kind of assume. But yeah, there's not that much defenders in... over here on the coast. Plus, they do have the short bombardment. It's only 11% a penalty for them. Oh, and the defense model has 1,400. Yeah, so it's not really that great. The terrain is pretty high. The territorial pride is massive. They got good experience. They've dug in fairly well in here. So it's a little bit tricky. There's a bit of a lag spike. Something's taking place. Oh, Germany's rendered. Wow. Okay, well, I suppose the Soviets would probably be able to take care of the rest of this on their own, really. I think this is probably one of the first times that I've seen the USA, AI USA at that, make Germany surrender. It's usually the Soviets that do. Well, do we have troops in here that could maybe start attacking? Yeah, we do, actually. Let's destroy the Hungarian unit in here. Oh, it's already out of organization. Well, that's going to be an easy victory then. There we are. At this point, though, I suppose the Soviets are probably going to be able to clear out most of it. I could potentially just give some of the armies as expeditionary forces to them, like the Western Army itself. Could potentially just be giving directly to their control, but taking it back is going to be very time-consuming effort. So I'd rather not do that. But hey, that helps the Soviet situation. Let's have a look at the victory conditions then. So the Allies have 8 out of 15. We still only got 2. We are going to get Tokyo at some point. And then, of course, there is the... Karelia is probably going to be ours. East Germany is not going to be part of the Comintern anytime soon. Romania maybe is going to be a Comintern puppet. Finland maybe. Poland no. Bagration we can't take because we can't get Warsaw, Krakow, or Berlin. At least not easily. Oh, there's a Finnish division over there. Alright then. Yeah, no, that's kind of interesting turn of events. But that kind of does point to the fact that we may need to do a fight against the Soviets at some point. So the still agreement as the joints of action. Okay, well, let's see what happens then. Iceland declare independence from USA. All right then. I'm guessing they are probably going to give independence to a lot of nations soon enough. Of course, Italy is still holding on, and the control over Western Russia. There we go. 10% resources. Very nice. Pharmaceutical industry, 10% trickle back. And heavy anti-air guns for... right, that's for the escorts. Well, fair enough. That gives a bit of air attack at least. Right, in the meanwhile, I'm just beating Japan into submission once more. Or continue to do so. Hey, we won the battle in Fukui. And there is a bit of counterattack happening into Takayama, but that's not really going to go very far. I might send one of these to the north to make sure that they don't actually break the defenders there. Kumagaya, oh, that's a lot of units attacking. We've got a lot of troops heading in there as well. But I think we'll probably win that combat. I'm going to send another unit into the combat there to give this combat the envelopment penalty. In Hitachi, we're still going to be able to win that combat, I suppose. And it might be almost time to do a counterattack into... Oh, right. Where's the Japan army? Right, we did not transport that in yet. I'm just going to go ahead and transport it down to Nagasaki. So it's not too far, but it should be close enough. So are they out of supplies? Not entirely. Ooh, submarine crew training. And how's actually the industry? So they still have a bit of industry, the Japanese. Oh, we don't have spies in there right now. So we don't know the exact numbers. I suspect Osaka, yeah, Osaka's got 10. Tokyo's probably got 10. And they got a 4 in here, so that's 24, plus maybe the little bit extra from the base. So, yeah, they got a decent chunk, I suppose, in there in terms of industry, but nothing too massive. And how's the situation in, well, Osaka, they still got suppliers. Takayama was a victory. They're down to, oh wow, 81 units attacking now, and yeah, these troops are just losing strength in like a 10% per hour during day. It's mostly conscripts and garrisons, to be fair, that are now doing the fighting. And most of the proper units have already been destroyed one by one. But they might still, technically speaking, be in here, partially at least, but most of them don't exist anymore. And I think what I could actually start doing now is start attacking into Osaka. Like the ones that are not ready, or are already moving away. But now, Osaka, they've got still 126 units total. They don't have that many troops on the... Oh, there we go. Another victory at Himeji Akashi. There's about 10-1 casualties. We lost 74,000 men. They lost 744,000 men. So not bad at all. That does actually mean that we can then go ahead and start sending some of these into the proper combat in here now then. for Osaka, which means that we've got plenty of troops to spare. And actually, at this point, it might be time to start doing some crowd attack on all of that. You are probably busy. These are not busy currently. Truga does not need close air support, so you'll start doing some strikes there. That's just interceptors, that's naval bombers. That's the reserve planes. These have no order. Alright, well, you'll start doing ground attack into Osaka. So that's at least going to be 6 squadrons of close air support and 2 of fighter bombers. There's probably going to be quite a bit of troops in there still. Actually, can I don't know if I can see the numbers. Oh, I can. Okay. They got over 500,000. Actually, numbers-wise, we're not that far off anymore in the combat then. Of course, they got a bit more, but admittedly, it's also less effective units that they have there. Oh, there we go. We've got that. And we're attacking from 4 directions now, right? So they got envelopment penalty of 24%, encirclement penalty of 50%. So that's already pretty decent. I suppose what I could do, I'm going to go ahead and move in the assault ships in here. There's not that much combat going in here currently that would... Oh dear. We might need to get some more reinforcements into that. Plus, I suppose it's time for us to start doing a counterattack into Yokohama. I think the troops in Yokohama, there's a lot of them, but most of them are very low in strength, so I suspect that once we start fighting them, a lot of them will start shattering. Also, I just realized that the ones doing the attacks into Kumagaya don't have a target anymore, so we can switch those to do attacks on Yokohama instead. Of course, Kiryu is still also a bit of a problem, but we are slowly whittling them down there, I suppose. So now we just need to slowly but surely destroy these. I mean, we could have waited a little bit longer, I reckon. But I figure that... oh, right, Victor Hitachi. We lost 2,000 men, they lost 20,000 men. It's not too shabby. That one's retreating. Okay, so let's go ahead and start doing a bit of an attack into Komatsu. Ooh, Industrial Zone Organization, there we go. Radar Trading Advance. And Armored Car Design. Very good. So fuel situation is still pretty dire in the end. So how's Komatsu? There's one unit that is actual fighting unit, and then there's 4 headquarters in there. So not too bad. So Yama, well, right, we got our unit heading in there just to help defend the province. And I suppose what I could do, I'm just going to go ahead and start attacking into Kanazawa. I suspect that there's, there's 66,000 men there still. Okay, there's a bit more than I expected. But if we can start pushing them into the peninsula over there, they can then be destroyed quite easily. It looks like... oh, yeah, there we go. The battle in Kumagaya is going a lot better now. What about the... oh, yeah, there's not a lot of attacking troops left in Yokohama. Most of them are on the retreat. Although we might not be able to take it on Kiryu quite yet. We got some troops in there still, but yeah, no, we're just going to go ahead and cancel that attack. Another major defeat. Another 29,000 casualties. Oh, well, there we go. Victory Komatsu. And then we can send more troops into Kanazawa after that. Oh, I see efficiency to 7%. Not particularly great, but I suppose it does help. Oh, and heavy bomber project at level 1, finally. So now we can get some of the strategic bombing and all that sort of stuff. We can get the bunker penetration bomb, and dam buster bombs, and a few other things. Let's have a look at the text in here. So first of all, we are going to get these underway. Then the bomb load, so the dam buster, that gives strategic attack on heavy and jet bombers, and logical bombing efficiency. There's the bunker penetration bomb, so strategic attack and soft attack for light, medium, heavy, and jet bombers, and installation strike efficiency goes up. That's pretty decent. There's the 4-engine bomber bay. So I suppose we could... oh, flying boats get a bit of boost from that, and naval bombers. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get that one then. So, 233 research queued up currently. Not necessarily the best situation, I'll admit, but it could be a lot worse, let's be honest. So, let's try to break the enemy in Kanazawa if we can. Also, how's the situation in... oh, right, well, still got 122 units in Osaka. So I suppose we have at least destroyed a few. I suppose the ground attacks will probably do quite a bit of damage on them. Assuming that we can keep on doing those, because there's still a problem. Oh yeah, we've taken a bit of losses in here. Oh yeah, basically lost all the organization on those lanes. Well, that wasn't easy. The Battle of Takayama does not need bombers, so I guess these could... oh, we don't have quite the range to do bombing around Kiryu from here. We could probably just move these to Nagoya, to be fair, so let's just go ahead and just quickly reserve there. Just so that we can start wrecking the enemy over there. Because this one's probably not going to... Well, actually, it probably is going to hold. Let's be honest. But let's start doing some crowd attacks in there. We are already doing some, but if we can increase the rate of those, that's probably going to be good. And the Battle of Kanazawa is still... Well, it seems to be going fairly well. Now we just need to keep a bit of an eye on Osaka in case we need to pull back some of the troops. But we've got a lot of troops in the combat. We've got a decent bit of reserve still, so I'm not too concerned about it. And we can still do a lot of damage on... Oh, heavy, I see. Right, what was... Oh, heavy assault gunners advance. Medium navigation radar. Hitler's dead. Goebbels dead. Right, the surrender... Oh, right, so Poland's back. Kind of. Germany still got the East Prussia. Are we still... Oh, we're still fighting the Germans. Okay. Interesting. Copper mine online. Sure, we'll go ahead and give that a level. So wait, the Germans got a truce with the Allies. Oh. Wait, so... Oh, Germany's the only one in the Axis. Right. Everyone else got kicked out of there. They're still fighting... Oh, Italians are actually not fighting the Allies anymore. But there's still a lot of... Wait, what? But the British control that area right now. Okay. Spain has lost a lot of ground. They are still... Okay, well, actually, who are the British fighting? Japan, Bulgaria, Hungary, Romania, Finland, Spain, and Portugal. So Germany, Italy, and Slovakia are no longer at war with the Allies. Everyone else is. Okay, well, I suspect that the Soviets will probably start pouring down to Romania and Hungary soon enough. And I suppose, oh, because Germany, oh yeah, so the Americans won't be able to go through Germany to reach the Balkans. And of course, since Italy has a truce, right, France has gotten some of their areas back. Okay, so we might still get at least some of the things. Actually, in theory, we might still get Berlin even. I don't know about Poland though, I suppose that's not really... They're part of the Allies, so that's going to be a problem. So Warsaw and all that, so we can't get Operation Bagration, unfortunately, but no, there's at least some things that we can get. And we're still attacking into Kanazawa, not very effectively. And we're trying to defend in Toyama, I suppose, or Toyama, sorry. But I suppose once we take this one, we'll just keep on continuing on with the attack. So the troops in Kanazawa, they've still got 12 units total. Of course, a lot of that is headquarters. So it's not really particularly difficult to hold back the enemy there. There's not a lot of troops in Yokohama. I think they are still sending a lot of basically shatter units in there. And every now and then they just get another unit in there that is going to then shatter pretty much as soon as possible. Oh, wait, what? Japan enforced conquer in Saudi Arabia? What? That's an interesting option there. And now we're getting the shortages again. Ribbentrop is dead. Oh, so how's the German unity then, by chance? 33%, okay, so... Oh, but that's going to be a tricky one. We'll need to basically push through the Balkans to reach Germany. Well, I suppose there's the East Prussia, of course. And of course there's Finland and all that. So that's another thing that we can hopefully, or the Soviets can probably conquer at this point. Oh, right, Turkey is part of the Allies. Wait, who else? So Turkey's just joined them, I think. So are they going to be fighting against, yeah, you're fighting against Bulgaria, Hungary, and Romania and all that? Okay. Interesting choice. So Saudi Arabia is... They're still occupied by UK. They're still doing the ground attack in Kiryu, so I think this is still going to hold. Just going to go ahead and send one of these in there. I'm pretty sure... Okay, I might pull back one of these units. We've got several units attacking into Yokohama. Admittedly, well... There's a lot of enemy divisions numerically, but the strength is pretty low. Oh, and victory conditions. The Allies already have 11 of their things. Oh, because, right, Japan's not part of Comintern. And many other nations are not part of Comintern or Axis. But we can change that somewhere down the line. Right, so now we've got 8 or 9 units actually attacking into Kanazawa. So I think that's probably going to fall soon enough. How's the battle in Osaka? They've still got the same amount of units. So not much has happened there. I suspect that the ground attacks aren't really that effective. At least the bombing around in Kiryu is hopefully making a bit of dent. Ooh, mass livestock is ours again. OKH destroyed. Itachi is once more under attack by the Japanese, but it's probably not going to be that bad. How's the... Right, we do not have any spies in Japan. Oh, Kumagaya was a victory. Huzzah. Let's... oh, right, they're probably going to be doing a few attacks for a while. But as soon as we get a chance, we're going to send, like, 3 of these units attack into Yokohama. So that's going to allow us to, hopefully, break through the enemies in here slightly faster. Especially since these units will not have river crossing penalty like most of the others do. And thus will be able to deal a lot more damage to them. I suspect that the northern or the Maebashi combat is probably going to be still a victory for us. And with the damage that we're dealing to the enemy in Kanazawa, we should be able to win that battle soon enough. The troops in Osaka, we still haven't really done a lot of destruction there. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to let them try to attack out again. That's going to be saving us a lot more. Okay, we lost 6,000, almost 7,000 men, that's 14. But now they'll probably start counter-attacking. Hey, victory in Maebashi, there we go. Copper surplus is 4. Himmler is dead. Alright then, oh yeah, now they're going to start doing some attacking. Nara, Kyoto, Himeji, Jiruka. So they're attacking basically every way that they can. Are they low on supplies? Not yet, but they do have the short bombardment hindering them. So that's a decent bit of casualties for them. Oh, Hitachi was a victory. Right, how's our battle in Yokohama? There's only 2 units defending currently. A lot of reserves in there. Oh, Himeji, right, and still sending some more troops there. Not for a lot of impact, mind you. But this way we can at least reduce the numbers that they have in here. Of course, a lot of these numbers will then be back in Tokyo, which is not necessarily that much better for us. But if we can defeat the troops in Osaka, then we'll have a lot more troops to send into Tokyo direction. Or Tokyo way, so that should still be working just fine for us. I'm going to go ahead and take the naval infantry in here and go clear out the island of Ryotsu. Probably not how to pronounce, I admit. But I do also see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like or subscribe. Have it already. Also, get the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Like that. Bye bye.